Flight 713 was a routine flight operated by one of America's biggest airlines. It took off from Los Angeles, heading toward New York. The passengers and crew were excited for the trip, but hours later, something strange happened. The flight suddenly disappeared from radar. No signals, no messages. The airline tried to stay calm, but panic started to spread. Where had the plane gone? What happened to the people on board? The government sent search teams to the Nevada desert where the plane was last seen. They searched for days, but found nothing. No wreckage, no clues. Families waited anxiously for news. Their hopes slowly turned into fear. Inside the airline, employees whispered about secret orders to keep quiet. Something about this flight was different. The airline did not want the public to know the full story. Was this just a technical failure, or was there something more? Rumors started to spread about hijacking or sabotage, but no proof ever came out. The mystery grew deeper with each passing day. Flight 713 had vanished without a trace. Everyone wanted answers, but no one could find them. This was the start of one of America's greatest airline mysteries. What really happened to Flight 713? The truth was hidden somewhere, waiting to be uncovered. Captain Reynolds was the pilot of Flight 713. He was known as a very skilled and experienced pilot. People trusted him, but something strange happened weeks before the flight. Reynolds started acting different. He seemed worried and tense. He made a phone call to his wife, telling her to stay away from him. This shocked her. His co-pilots noticed changes too. During training, he was quiet and distracted. He didn't talk like he used to. Some said he looked like he was hiding something. After the flight disappeared, the airline security files about Reynolds were suddenly missing. This made the investigators suspicious. Why would important files just disappear? Detectives began looking deeper into his past. They found evidence that Reynolds met secretly with unknown people. No one knew who these people were or what they wanted. Some believed these meetings had something to do with the missing flight. The airline said they knew nothing about these meetings. But whispers inside the company told a different story. Was Captain Reynolds involved in a secret plan, or was he just scared of something bigger? The questions about Reynolds made the mystery even darker. No one could say for sure what he knew before Flight 713 vanished. But one thing was clear. Reynolds was more important to the story than anyone had guessed. Whispers started about what Flight 713 was really carrying. It wasn't just regular passengers and luggage. Sources inside the airline said there was secret cargo on board, something valuable and very powerful. Some said it was new technology that could change how airplanes fly forever. The airline denied everything, but rumors didn't stop. Employees who knew the truth were afraid to speak out. They worried the secret cargo could be dangerous if it got into the wrong hands. Why hide such a big secret? Why risk a flight disappearing just to protect this cargo? Officials refused to comment, making people even more suspicious. Detectives tried to find out what the cargo was. They searched warehouses and talked to former workers. But the real truth was hard to find. The secret cargo became the most important piece of the puzzle. Some believed that Flight 713 was taken down to stop the cargo from being stolen or leaked. Others thought it was part of a larger conspiracy involving the government and the airline. One thing was clear. The secret cargo held a power no one wanted to be exposed. This mystery made the disappearance even more dangerous. Flight 713 was not just a missing plane. It was a hidden secret waiting to be revealed. As the investigators got closer to the truth, they faced many obstacles. Important documents suddenly disappeared from offices. Witnesses who tried to speak were warned or threatened to stay silent. One brave journalist found a secret flight plan. It showed that Flight 713's real destination was not the official route. The plane was heading somewhere unknown. This discovery made the hunt more intense. People started asking what was Flight 713 really carrying. The government stayed silent. This made the public even more suspicious. Was there a cover-up? The chase for answers turned into a race against time. Who wanted to hide the truth? Why were people trying to stop the investigation? The pressure grew on the investigators and journalists. Every lead seemed to be blocked, but the truth was too important to ignore. The mystery of Flight 713 kept growing darker. The chase was on, to find out what really happened before it was too late. After months of searching, a crash site was finally found deep in the Nevada desert. Pieces of Flight 713 were scattered across the rocky land. The wreckage was burned and broken. There were no survivors. Investigators carefully searched the site. They found strange devices that did not belong to any normal airline. These machines looked advanced, more like something from the future. It was clear the plane had been sabotaged. Someone had caused the crash on purpose, but who and why? The discovery shocked everyone. The secret cargo was real, and it was dangerous. The crash site held many answers, but also more questions. Why was Flight 713 carrying such technology? Who wanted to destroy it? The airline and government said little, trying to control the story. But leaks from insiders began to surface. They hinted at a massive conspiracy. The crash was no accident. The truth was buried under the desert sand, waiting for someone brave enough to uncover it. The airline quickly denied any sabotage. Officials blamed bad weather for the crash. But insiders told a different story. They revealed a massive cover-up taking place behind closed doors. High-ranking officials worked hard to hide the truth. They forced employees to stay silent. Whistleblowers disappeared or were threatened. The secret cargo was meant to be a breakthrough in air travel. Someone powerful didn't want it to be exposed. The cover-up made it clear the stakes were very high. The airline and government wanted to protect their reputations at any cost. This silence only made people more curious. Many believed the truth was dangerous enough to risk lives. The story of Flight 713 was no longer just about a missing plane. It was about power, secrets, and control. But secrets like these rarely stay hidden forever. The world waited for someone to reveal what really happened. Years passed, but the mystery of Flight 713 never faded. Families of the passengers still demanded answers. Journalists kept digging, chasing any lead they could find. Then, a new airline appeared in the US. It offered faster flights, safer designs, and advanced technology no one had seen before. Some noticed the similarities to the strange devices found in the Flight 713 wreckage. Was this a coincidence? Or had the lost technology been secretly recovered and used? The new airline became a huge success, but whispers followed it everywhere. People asked if it was built on stolen secrets. Government officials refused to answer. The airline's leaders avoided questions. The truth remained locked away. For many, the disappearance of Flight 713 was a warning, a reminder that the skies hold secrets. For others, it was proof that powerful people will go to any length to protect their interests. Even today, pilots sometimes speak of strange signals over the Nevada desert. They say the area is cursed. Maybe it's just a story. Or maybe Flight 713 still has more to reveal. One thing is certain: America's skies will never be the same.